There is a mountain that you need to climb, a mountain that I feel like you've avoided, and it doesn't feel like something that's conscious, but it feels like when you arrive at this mountain, you immediately stay in the other direction. It feels ancestral as well, a sort of risk or a sort of journey, the journey of climbing this mountain for you. It seems it's related to a sort of independence, emotional and mental independence, like depending and relying on your word alone, trusting your word no matter where it may take you, trusting that the experience, whether it be a quote unquote negative experience or a positive experience, trust that it's serving its purpose, that there is a lesson or a moment to experience in each of them. There is a fear, and I'm not saying like a fear like an avoidance of it, like a distance in doing it, but there is like a discomfort in feeling a certain type of way or a certain type of emotion coming up in your body. So it seems like every time this a sort of opportunity, a sort of journey comes up in regards to taking this, you avoid it. You avoid it to avoid feeling those emotions. Your ancestor wants you to know these emotions are actually portals. These emotions, feeling these emotions and getting to the other side of it, these emotions, sitting with these emotions in your vessel takes you through the emotions into other emotions, and it can feel really chaotic. I don't know if you can hear the background sounding like it could be like something that feels really chaotic. It could be anxiety, but they want you to shift your perspective of how these emotions feel, because anxiety essentially is excitement. When you think of anxiety, you think of excitement, and they want you to shift your perspective of this when you start to climb this mountain, because they are bringing the mountain to you. And I keep hearing the mountain is you, and there is a book, I'm not sure who it's written by, but the title of the book is The Mountain Is You. Some of you could have read that book recently, or you could feel called to read that book. There is a very specific fear that I'm seeing, and it's not like a fear like, oh, like it's so scary, like a phobia, but it's just like avoiding it to avoid these uncomfortable feelings. But these are all aspects of your becoming, aspects of your arrival into your expansion, your arrival into your higher self. It's all meant to happen for you. If there are doors in your life closing right now, it's meant to close. It's meant to be closed. It feels like you're on a path moving forward, and there, as you cross certain boundaries of yourself, doors to the side of you start to get closed, like they start to close off, because it really doesn't align with you. It's doors at the behind of you, and as you start to move forward, those past doors will close out. But it feels like the ego will try to look left and right and like, why are these doors closing, why are these doors closing? But it's really about keeping your focus forward. These doors are quite literally meant to be closed, and your ancestors are guiding you in closing them. They are actually the ones that's closing them for you. And it feels like a maternal type energy. It feels like a feminine energy I'm connecting to. It could be your great grandmother or your grandmother. It could even be your mom. For some of you, it could be your mom. But I'm feeling a maternal energy. I hear the word matriarchal. So you could have come from a family where there were mainly women. You could have come from a family of like really empowered women who knew themselves, who sat with themselves and were very confident and capable and really go-getters, but not in a masculine way. It doesn't feel like the wounded feminine. It doesn't feel like that for me at all. Like, they were courageous and they were confident, and they didn't like let life stop them in any way. They didn't like let society, I'm starting to mumble on my words, and I feel like there are a lot of energies, a lot of these doors that you're about to be closing, that are closing in your life, does not want them to close, does not want them to close for you. And it's like, as you keep moving forward, these energies will, I'm seeing hands reaching out through the doors and trying to grab at you. These doors are meant to close, and you are being guided to close them. You are being supported in closing them. But what it really is when it does close and these energies reach back out to you, it's about standing your ground and saying, this is not meant to be reopened. This is not meant to lead into my future. And I know this. I know this consciously and spiritually. I know these things aren't for me anymore. Because it really and truly feels like energies will want to try to reach out to you to keep you stuck, because they can feel it. They can feel the fact that you are moving forward and you are moving forward without them. And a lot of people cannot accept that. They can't accept that. They cannot accept that they've met an earth angel. That's what I heard. They can't accept that they met an earth angel. Like, how can I have come into the presence of an earth angel and I didn't learn shit? I didn't become shit. Because it was all rooted in envy is what I'm guessing. It was all rooted in nitpicking. I'm seeing like, this person is developed here but so underdeveloped here, so this is a pretense and this is all that they are. Like, they are pretend. This is what it feels like to me. A lot of people looked at you and assumed that you were pretending. They assumed that you were pretending your breakthroughs, your transitions, your dark nights of the soul. They assumed that you were pretending, because to the larger collective you just seem like a person who has it all together. 644 on the timer, 646. You just seem like a person who has it all together. So when it came to any kind of breaking moment for you, any kind of leveling up moment where all the old past, all the old beliefs, a very transitional moment for you, when those periods came up, people were like, what are you, like, of course they're pretending. Like, this is not this type of person. They are trying to pretend to, you know what I freaking heard? Wow. They are trying to pretend so we don't see their movements, so we don't see their projections, so we don't see their goals. This is the kind of people that drain your energy, and it feels like the place that you are moving into, you cannot have energy drainers. You cannot have people who are constantly seeping on your energy. Wow. And I started to worry about this earring falling out. It doesn't feel like it's about to fall out, and I started to just worry, like, what is about to fall out. And it feels like these people has you worrying about things that you honestly know you shouldn't be worrying about in regards to yourself. It's like these people have you in a place of like uncertainty about yourself. And you know what I'm getting? It's not like they are mumbling shit in your ear. It's like they are energetically sending these things to you. They are energetically sending doubts into your energy field. And I am seeing a hummingbird right now. This is who you are supposed to embody. There is nothing. I'm seeing a freaking hummingbird outside my window. I wish I could show you. But this is the person you are. You are meant to come and go as you please. Not attached, not carrying old wounds, not carrying burdens and responsibilities into the future that you know is meant to be left in the past. And I'm honestly feeling out the energy of a single father. You could be a single mother as well. I'm not sure. I start to feel the energy of a single father. You know, and I don't know, this could resonate with you, but that's very specific. This feels, you aren't meant to carry stuff forward. A lot of aspects of you, like beliefs, like some people, like you have your priorities and you carry that with you. Some of these people have made themselves into your priority, but you know you could know consciously as well, like what, you could get it. You could be very tapped in and you know these people are, but there is a part of you that is so empathetic, and it's like, what if I leave these people like behind? What is gonna become of them? I feel like you know that these people drain your energy, like take it for themselves. And it's like, if I leave this person's life, what will become of them? What will become of their identity? But think of the hummingbird. If the hummingbird cared about every other bird, every other species of bird, do you think they would be a hummingbird still? They would actually begin to mutate, I believe, become another bird, because their attention would be so focused on the other species that they wouldn't be a hummingbird again. And you aren't like that. That's not you. You are meant to be you relentlessly. This this is the space that you are moving into, and you are so divinely guided and supported in this. And it's like every time somebody pushes you wrong, and I'm getting every time you feel called to lock somebody off in this period that you are in right now, don't try to empathize with it. Don't try to ego it, mind it. This person was here. It is supposed to happen for a reason. So I'm sending you all so much luck and love and light in this season, and peace and healing and transitional energies and groundedness and all of it.